Hello students, how are you? Welcome back again to my YouTube channel Physics Insight. Today in this video we will discuss about how to calculate the angle of minimum deviation for a prism. Prism is a wedge-shaped instrument made from a transparent medium bounded by two plane surfaces inclined at some angle, and that angle is known as the angle of prism. Here we are using the triangular prism whose base is an equilateral triangle, and as we know that each angle of equilateral triangle is 60 degree, so all the planes of this prism are inclined at an angle of 60 degree. So the angle of prism for a triangular prism is 60 degree. And we know that when we fall the ray of light on the one surface of a prism, it gets refracted from its original path as the ray of light is changing the medium, that is from air to glass and from glass to air again. And we will be plotting the graph between angle of incidence and the angle of deviation. Angle of deviation is the angle by which our incident ray deviates and appears to emerge out from the another plane surface. Now we will be plotting a graph between angle of incidence and the angle of deviation, and we will be calculating the angle of minimum deviation for a prism, and also after calculating the angle of minimum deviation for a prism, we can easily calculate the refractive index of a material used for the manufacturing of prism. So let's proceed to the apparatus and let's start our experiment.
Materials required for the experiment are a drawing board, drawing sheets, thumb pins, some paper pins, a protector, pencil, ruler, eraser, and a glass prism. Let's see how we use all these things in the experiment. Now place a drawing sheet on a drawing board, fix it on the board using thumb pins. Place a glass prism on the sheet and using the pencil draw its boundary carefully. Draw normal on the surface AB using the protector. At the point of intersection of normal ray and the surface AB, draw an angle of incidence of 40 degree. Angle A is called the angle of prism and its value is 60 degree, as the base of prism which we have drawn is an equilateral triangle and each angle of an equilateral triangle is 60 degree. Now again locate the prism on the boundary of the prism which we have drawn earlier. Take two paper pins. Place them on the incident ray in such a way that both are in a straight line, that is, the foot of P1 hides the foot of P2. Take a third pin and place it towards the side AC in such a way when you look all these three pins through a prism, they appears to be in a straight line. That is, the foot of all the three pins coincides each other. Following the same method, locate pin P4 such that all the four pins appears to be in a straight line. That is, the foot of all the four pins appears to coincide with each other. In this way, all the four pins appears to you in a straight line. Now remove the prism and pins one by one. Mark the locations of pin and name them as P1, P2, P3, P4. Draw a straight line passing through these 2 points, intersecting the boundary of prism at AC. The ray so obtained is called emergent ray. At the point of intersection of emergent ray and the side AC, draw a normal again using a protractor. Now E is the angle of emergence formed by emergent ray with the normal. Measure the angle of emergence using protractor. Now extend the emergent ray and the incident ray. Let them intersect with each other. The angle made by the incident ray with the emergent ray at the point of intersection is called angle of deviation. Angle of deviation is defined as the angle which is obtained from the difference between angle of incidence and the angle of refraction created by the ray of light traveling from one medium to another that has the different refractive index. In simple words, the angle between incident ray and the emergent ray is called the angle of deviation. Measure the angle of deviation with protractor. Make sure all these 4 values always obey the prism formula. Following the same method, we have plotted the sketches of incident ray, emergent ray, normal ray using the prism. For different angle of incidence, we have obtained a different value of angle of deviation. It must be noted that the angle of incidence must lie between 30 degree and 60 degree. We will plot a graph between these observed values for the angle of incidence and the deviation. We are taking I on the x-axis and delta on y-axis. We have obtained this type of curve and have obtained the angle of minimum deviation equal to 38 degrees. Following these steps, we can easily calculate the refractive index of the material of a prism.
So this is our experiment, students. I hope it is clear to you all. Keep supporting us guys by liking and sharing our content. Do not forget to subscribe our channel. See you again, students, in the next video. God bless you all.